Hello everybody and welcome back to Brotato, the arena survival action roguelike itself, but modded though. We're going to be checking out my infinite character again today. Why not? I'm having so much fun with it. It's the stand-in for an Eden or a Paradox, but since the game didn't have one, I made one myself. We're going to get a random set of positive quirks and negative quirks with randomized numbers on them as well. What the hell is happening here? Harvesting increases by an additional 8% at the end of every wave. We high rolled that. That's really good. 1 elemental damage for every 2 melee damage you have. I'm like, there's so many of these that I'm surprised it took this long to get one like this. Oh, wait. Okay, it's better than it being melee. And 50 range down. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, how do I do this? So my heart is telling me like a lightning shiv. And we could maybe like pivot with precise. But yeah, also getting the basically starting with the crown is incredible. We can get rich. Not only is that like already a pretty good perk to get at random, we rolled high on it. So we're looking for melee damage or harvesting. Okay. I'll take that with an asterisk. Torch would be another viable possible option. I'm going to pivot. Okay. There's that. Alien Worm is not bad, but I'm going to just get as many of these as I can. So yeah, so every time we get 2 melee damage, we get 1 elemental damage. So both our lightning shiv hit and the electric blast should get amazing scaling off of melee. It's not to say we won't take elemental damage as well, but it's kind of just like, if I stack the damage that makes the dagger itself good, we're also making the lightning good. So like, lightning shiv just kind of nasty right now. It's like, it's a really good weapon for this. Alternative weapons that would be good would be like torch would obviously be solid enough. Flaming brass knuckles would be solid enough. I'll take harvesting. It's wave 3, so we're gonna be looking for weapons aggressively. And the negative quirks, I mean, they're pretty noticeable. They're not too bad, but we're just gonna have to dig ourselves out of the melee damage hole to eventually get to where we need to go with this. But I think this is gonna be strong if we just don't die early, right? Like, we'll want to fix our range down, which is, what was it, 50? Ay. It could have been worse. Let me tell you. I know for a fact it could have been worse. I also know that this could have been better. Like, there's a lot of wild factors in this. So, like, you could probably... There's a world, I think, where you could maybe net a 1-to-1. Maybe. Okay, I'll take all the harvesting right now while I can. I'll get this. That should pivot to elemental damage. It did. Good. I'll take the bag as well. So yeah, we should be getting an extra 13. Okay, our harvesting goes up by 13% at the end of every wave. That is so good. On top of the fact that I can get crowned. That's almost what makes it better. That almost makes it better. Is that I can also get crowned. That being said, we need to not die. This is very strong in the future, but is only pretty good right now. Whoop. So that -6 elemental damage that we got does actually play into, like, it's a factor here. Go for the melee, of course, instead of the elemental, because melee gives us elemental. Lightning shiv. I could probably take a gentle alien. Now that I got all of my lightning shivs, I think we're fine. That's 1-to-1 melee scale. Stop it. Stop. 1-to-1. No. 80% melee scaling. Still pretty darn good. We're going to want a lot of attack speed. A lot of flat melee damage. The thing that could get really goofy is if we got two things that scale with each other. Like, for every elemental or melee damage, you get elemental damage. And then for every elemental damage, you get engineering or something like that. We could, or I think that there's a melee damage to attack speed. Like, this could get so freaking dumb. But yeah, like, these are some of my favorite modifiers. I'm surprised. Absolutely. That it's been so difficult to find them. Take some armor, why not? You get extra bounces, dealing 11 damage. That is nuts. Speaking of nuts. Do I take the one? I mean, just think about the amount of harvesting I get. It's worth the tiny penalty right now. It's worth the penalty right now for the fact that we are going to explode with wealth. That is such an early tractor when you have this this extra buff. If I didn't have the crown, basically have the crown on turn 1, I wouldn't do that. But I basically have the crown on turn 1. Oh, boy. And then we're going to want to go very aggro with it. Or do we want survival? Oh, my God. Shoot, 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 shoot. Not like this, not like this, not like this. Attack speed would be great. Maybe a little bit of range would be great. I'll totally take Cute Monkey. A little bit of range. I'm taking some max HP. I just don't want to die already. It's so cool of a build, like, right? Okay, now this would be dumb. More range down? I have so much range down. All right, we'll lean into the negative of it a little bit too. 8 damage on the dagger. A lot more damage on the actual lightning itself. The lightning is bouncing twice if it comes from the blue dagger. So we have 1-to-1 elemental scaling to damage. Our late game potential is off the charts, but we have to get there. Like, it's not often you get that direct damage kill potential and the long range kill potential. Usually you have to pick between one or the other. Ow. Thank God for that health. Didn't mean we wouldn't have died, but, like, dang. Okay, I'm going to take... Oh. Do we go for... Try and find melee? I'll take the attack speed. Bank. Sure. I don't want to... don't want the range down. Yes, yes. We're making so much money, though. 110 harvesting! This is going to be dumb. It's already dumb. Like, we'll just need to make sure that we don't, like, go full greed and that we actually buy some harvesting and stuff as well. Or buy some armor and stuff as well. Because we're going to have the money for it, right? Like, we should be able to do it. Okay. Yeah. Not to mention that Lightning Shiv scales incredibly well, gaining extra bounces on level up with no damage fall off whatsoever. It's just like, it just gets so much better. So, like, the fact that we're going to be rich should mean that we get lots of Lightning Shivs and thus become unbelievably god tier very soon. Take that. I'll take the 10 harvesting. Dangerous Bunnies, great. Triangle of Power. I like the spirit of it, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Oy, oy, oy. I just can't find... like, fuel tank is fine. But I'm trying to... That'll work. God dang. We have no hordes, which is probably fine. This should be a pretty easy wave for us with all the bouncing of it all. The bounce and the bounce and the bouncing. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't feel like we're picking up amazing stuff, but you have to remember, like, the economy of it all is just so out of whack that even if we're not getting things that are inherently individually that exciting, we're getting so many of them that our scaling is nuts. Like, the fact that we're going to be getting $133 for free at the end of this wave is so stupid. That's so stupid good. What a high roll on that. Yeah, what is this character going to be called? What would you call this character? If you don't know, if you haven't been sticking to the end of the videos, first of all, you should. Second of all, what would you name this character if it was a real character? Like, not if it was not the infinite, if it was its own character. Oh boy, I'll take it, but God, do I probably want to take some range up. Melee damage, sure. Lightning Shiv. This is not bad. It's just like I can actually do better. It's a 3.5 elemental damage up and a 1 melee damage down. I could... Oh, stop. I don't know if I want to keep taking those. I'll take black belt. I do want to maybe fix that luck problem I just took, though. Mastery is busted. Coupon. God, see, like, this is the thing. Look, I'm rich. Okay. Doing 33 damage on a projectile that bounces 3 times on wave 10 is great. On top of the fact that the dagger itself is doing 37, which is, you know, it's not bad. It's so much better. Lightning Shiv always has this problem where it's like, well, how do you build it? Because you can't really build both of the things it wants at the same time. So it's like, it kind of is begging to be built elemental, but that just makes it so you're just jabbing them with a 1 damage dagger over and over. But now, on this run, with this character, this beautiful character that doesn't actually exist, and that I probably won't be able to find again, you know? It's just like such a special thing to me. I just love the Eden character system. My pitch to Blobfish, if you like are watching this at any point and think it's a good idea, first of all, totally do it. It's like such a good idea for increasing the excitement level in the game. Oh boy, fine. Fine. Excitement level in the game, but also I recommend, this is outside of my scope, would be finding a way. Maybe we take this and go for Sacred Sausage if it shows up. Who cares? Finding a way to make a daily character. This character, but everybody gets the same one each day, would be so cool. And then, you know, there doesn't have to be high scores or anything. Like, who freaking cares about that? In my opinion, who cares about high scores and everything? People care, but I don't. But just like the fact that everyone communally has the same character to play each day would be so fun. Like, I'll probably look into... It's probably something I should have had, like, in mind at the very, very beginning. But maybe I can make a seeded character, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe this layout could have a seed attached to it that other people could somehow punch in. That's a whole logistical thing that I just don't know. I don't know how to mess with at this point in my modding career. Oh, we are officially getting so dumb. Finding the... this is the second day in a row that we lucked out by getting the chef first. I'd say that that's a high roll in the game. Is 3 elites, but chef first is about as good as it gets. This is trash. Take the 12%. Bum, bum, More melee damage. Sure. Sure. That's good. Doing 82 damage, and what's the... And 82 damage and a projectile that bounces 4 times, doing 67 damage. Whew. Like, the dagger eventually will scale over the actual damage of the bounce, just because melee damage is twice as effective in this game. So, technically, even though it's twice as effective and it has the 0.8, it's going to scale out. It's going to take a while. It'll take a little bit of a while for it to do more damage, but when you factor in the extra flat damage of the lightning shiv going up by a lot as it turns into a legendary, it's, you know, it's starting to do a lot more. But that's kind of fun. Like, you never get to have a lightning shiv build where both elements of it are doing a lot of damage. You have to pick or choose. Whoop. But not with in character insert name here. Oh, look at 200. Let's get past at this point. Just take all melee damage. Like, crit chance is good too. I'll take a tardigrade. Wait. It's... Oh my. So this has melee and elemental scaling on it. So this just does double damage at a base. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a second one, but I kind of doubt it. Well, we are rich. So maybe. But yeah, like, I feel like you never get to see this. It hits less enemies, but it also slows around them. So it's kind of good to have a mix of both. The Thunder Sword will be great for slowing down bosses or something like that. You know, when we get to the next mini-boss and we want to make them look like an absolute idiot. On top of the fact that it does twice as much damage as the lightning shiv on hit. It's nuts. Worth noting, yeah, like Plasma Sledgehammer would be a similar thing I didn't think about. Ow. But these are rare weapons, you know? Oh, boy. We need to get, we need to fix up our defense game. Our armor and stuff like that could really use some help. Our attack speed's honestly pretty mediocre as well. It's not really mattering too much since we have such good damage. Ooh, propagation. That right there is a defensive wake-up call, though. Oh, fine. Sure, but hopefully we get some speed up as well. All right, where you at? Oh, it's this son of a gun. Tunnel vision, tunnel vision, tunnel vision, tunnel vision, tunnel vision. I'm so slow. Oh, bye. Okay. Gotta start shooting out those bullets once more. Okay, you know what? Kill him by killing other things. Because I have really bad survivability. It's almost like I said that already and didn't do anything about it. Oh, thank you. Fixed. Woo! What was our lifesteal? 2%? If we get that up with the amount of bounces and everything we've got going on, we've got a good stuff. Ooh, we've got a good stuff. We've got a good thing going on there, too. Okay. Ah, free legendary. Is it good? Yeah, it is. No. Survivability, please. Survivability, please. You what, mate? I mean, like, all these legendaries is great, though. Wouldn't mind another Thundersword. I'd probably trade a legendary Lightning Shiv for an epic Thundersword. At this, yeah, I would. The question is, like, when should I just combine the Thundersword into a legendary instead? If I trade one now, I'd be more likely to find more Thunderswords, though, which would be very, very cool. Okay. Our kill power is incredible. It is incredible. Just don't get hit and we're fine. I could just get another tardigrade or something instead. Maybe that'll show up and we could say, you know what, survivability is for the birds. 300 harvesting. Take that. I'll take that. Yeah. Great. Oh, wait, oops. It's my range. It's still pretty bad. One engineering for every one elemental damage you have? Oh, does it not interact? Oh, they don't interact at the same time. They can't juggle. Interesting. Maybe they could. Maybe they could and it would if I like picked it up, but I don't have any engineering items as far as I'm aware. Man, like Lightning Shiv has never been bad in my opinion, but this is what I've always wanted to see, you know? When you pick up the item and you read those things, you're like, I'm going to pick up so much elemental, I'm going to pick up so much melee damage, everything's going to die, and then everything around me is going to die. But that just doesn't work in the base game with the items that are in the game. You're like, it's not that it's not possible, but like, I don't know. I think this is the best character that we've randomized. I think it's because it's strong and it's like so strong and it's really fun at the same time. Like trash. Attack speed good. Crit good. Stupid. Speed and lifesteal good. I don't know, man. Like, we could take all the elemental damage up. This is not good anymore. Is it? Nah. Not worth it. Ally good. Charcoal good. What the hell? He mutated like mid-dash and then dashed again. It was awkward. Did not like. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Yeah, just I think we should get some armor, some something, a little something. Bloop. Just a great, easy run. I don't know. What else do you say? It's just gone so well. Yeah. Oh, we made it to the freaking... How did we do that? We have 30 XP gain up. Double black belt. That's how. Okay. Take the 8 melee damage. Sad tomato? Sure. Sacred sausage. See? It says sacred sausage. I don't know what you guys were talking about this whole time. You're like, it's not sacred sausage. It says scared sausage. Looks like it says sacred sausage to me. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Need armor. I'll get Ugly Tooth because it'll slow down the final boss. The question is just like, do we attack them faster than they dash to me? Because if we do, then we could stand still. And it'd be no problem. No problem. Whoop. Man. Just think about the fact that we didn't even get, we didn't even find the crown. We started with the crown. We could have found the crown too. We could have had 16. The truth is, what was so lucky is that we started with the crown effect. Great. We high rolled it. We got the highest possible version of it. And then on top of it, we found the tractor early. It meant that we had like a little bit of a rocky beginning, but then it just meant we exploded out of control. It's too late now. I'll take another one. There we go. Never found another Thunder Sword. Unless I did and I missed it. I want to know. I think we can. I think we can stand still kill. But I don't really want to. Maybe we can't. We have a lot of tardigrades now. We have, what, 3? Does it say over here? I don't think so. Bloop. Pop him. Pop. Oh my word. What an easy one. It's nice to have, like, we did work for it a little bit. Well, I mean, you could say I worked for it because I took all the time to make this freaking mod and been updating it every single day. You could say that too, but like, I just mean, we worked really hard to abuse every factor of what makes this build potentially great. Yep. Armor's good there. Like, we've even scaled into, like, nuclear launcher being scaled well, too. Plasma Sledgehammer, 438. Sure, I'll take one. Range up could be good. Tractor's a no. Come on. There it is. Screw you. Well, do I want to speed down? Not really. Where are you, punks? Get them while I have my my freebie. Also, they're so slowed down because of the thunder. Oh. Get them before we run out of nullifies. We ran out of nullifies. What a dumb run. Dumb. 600 freaking harvesting for free. Well, that's not free. We spent a lot of our early game on harvesting. Basically, the toughest part of this run was up to wave 10. Everything wave 10 or before was a little bit scary. And then after, it was the rare run that got easier the longer it went on. They exist, and they are called harvesting runs. But this had just, like, the beautiful thing where, like, you could say that this perk is fundamentally busted. Like, it ruins the, you know, it just makes the game way too easy. You have to remember, would I really have had enough money to get this run off the ground without this? This run, I think, really needed both of these effects going at the same time to really pop off. These made my early game a lot more annoying, and this minus 50 range down may not seem like a big deal, but, like, that impacted us all the way until the very end of the game. We're still at negative range, which meant that we had to be a lot closer to enemies. So, I don't know. It was just a really fun run. Just a really fun run. Alas, that's that. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for roguelikes and more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.